January the 9th, 7:46 a.m. This wildfire situation in California. My heart goes out to all of the people that have been affected by this storm, these fires. Firestorm, that's what this is. You know, you don't have to be real smart. We all hope for the best, okay? Let me give you an example. We've got a snow forecast to come in here tomorrow in Tennessee. Now, this storm is not going to be something exotic based on the forecast, okay? But wonder if the weather predictors were forecasting 18 inches of snow in the state of Tennessee. What do you think the governor of this state would do? He would probably alert the National Guard, okay, because that would be a crippling snow for this area, okay? Well, what did this Governor Newsom do? You know, you've got a Santa Ana wind forecast at what, 90 to 100 miles an hour? Well, how often does that happen exactly? Did he alert the National Guard? Where is Kamala Harris? She's got a damn residence in this damn area. Where's she at? What about Nancy Pelosi? They seem to be dodging the damn cameras, don't they? And you got that idiot mayor of Los Angeles. Oh, I think I'll take me a trip and I won't even be in the city that I'm governing when the 90 to 100 mile an hour Santa Ana winds are coming in. They asked her some questions yesterday. She looked like a babbling idiot. You folks in California, you need to wake up. What measures have been taken in the last 5 years to minimize or prevent damage due to wildfires? You know, Los Angeles is only the second damn biggest city in this damn country. California is only the most populous state in this country. And those people out there pay the hell out of taxes. What are they getting in return? Has the water supply issue, I mean, has that been really looked at and smartly thought through? Now think about this. Every governor of every state should be doing this, right? What would be a threat in California? What would be the monster threat in California to the big population? Earthquake, that would be one, right? A tsunami and a damn wildfire, right? That's your threats. You don't have many tornadoes out there, do you? So a wildfire is a big threat to the state of California, and it has been. I would be curious to know what Governor Newsom, after this weather forecast come out, who did he talk to? What questions did he ask? Did he call the mayor of Los Angeles? I suspect there's going to be problems with these insurance companies that had policies with these homes. Can they afford to pay these claims? I don't know. I will say this, though. You know, I've got homeowners on 3 houses. I don't have any flood insurance on them because I don't have a very high flood risk. Well, that's how the insurance policy should work in California. And what I mean by that, it's one thing if your neighbor's house catches on fire and it burns yours to the ground, okay? So a typical homeowner's policy in California should cover that. What California should have is they should have where you can buy forest fire insurance, wildfire insurance. That's an addition. It would be, you would pay for it. Okay? So it's your choice. And of course, naturally, a home that would be mortgaged, I guess, you know, you would have a wildfire, like you have a flood zone, you would have a wildfire zone. It would depend on where it's at and the setup. And if it was a mortgaged home, you would have to have wildfire insurance, just like you have to have homeowners insurance here on a mortgaged home, and you have to have flood insurance if it's in the floodplain. Let me ask you this question. What are the odds of a home down in this area where this wildfire struck? What are the odds of a home built out of wood today staying there and be standing for 100 years from now, based on what we've seen? Probably wouldn't, would it? So what I think we should start doing out there, you know, is like, look, you got to be looking at this fire danger. Do the house construction need to change out there? The roof material used, does it need to change? Or at the very least, does a house out there need to have a fireproof room inside of it? If you're going to build them back like they were, at least have a room that's fireproof where a person could put important documents, mementos, and then if they have to evacuate, at least maybe those would be left when they come back. Yeah, there's a lot of brain power needs to be happening in California, and the brain power is lacking with the leadership in California. Gavin Newsom is lost in space, okay? It's obvious. It's obvious. Kamala Harris, she's lost in space. And oh, is there any legislation in that state, in this area, that she has her fingerprints all over as Attorney General when she was out there? Wonder. You can't be wasting your time trying to save a fish. You better be saving yourselves, okay? Your leadership needs to be looking for the people and for your property. This is the year 2025 in the United States of America, and you've got what looks like a bunch of idiots who have their priorities all in the wrong places. Oh, yeah, we're just going to we're going to have an illegal, all this money to support these illegals and cut the fire department budgets. Oh, that's a smart move, ain't it? Real smart. California should have the best fire department, fire suppression, qualified, the firefighting force. They ought to have the best in the world. They shouldn't be a state, they shouldn't be a damn country in the damn world that can exceed it. But that's not the case, is it? All that money that was poured into this damn ding-a-ling named Kamala Harris's campaign, a lot of the shit came out of California. Wonder if that damn money would have been spent on getting this water supply, managing this forest, things like that. Wonder if that's where it would have been spent. Turned out to be a big waste, didn't it? Back a ding-a-ling with all that money. And oh, she's MIA, ain't she? Yeah, she would have made a damn good president, wouldn't she? Yeah, we know what she is. Nancy Pelosi, where's she at? You know, it is a disgrace. You know, it's another black eye for this country. Look, these houses could have still burned down, but I'll bet you money they can't put a damn laundry list of the shit they've done in the last 5 years or 10 years in that damn state to try to prevent something like this from happening or minimize the damage. I bet they can't do it. You'll find out soon enough. There's already enough questions from some of the residents there talking about what they've witnessed over the last 10, 15, and 20 years. Status quo will get you nothing. You see what it gets you. Status quo will get you, instead of being the Golden State, it's the old Smoky State. That's going to conclude the video.